Thank you for calling online support. My name is Sam. How may I help you?
Hi everyone, Nightmare on Scam Street here. In this series of videos about the Josh Abrams, Danielle Bognanno scam, I'd like to concentrate right now on Danielle, also known as Hot Tow Truck Girl. Now, if you recall, the star of our show here, Josh Abrams, was arrested during the Straight Pride Parade in Boston on the 31st of August.
No justice, no peace! The police! But... Move away, move away, move away. What are you doing? Move away, move away, move away!
Originally, Josh said he was just there to report, but he seems to have got carried away a little. He was bailed for $530, we are told. Then he had to reappear in court on the 3rd of September. At this hearing, we are told that his bail was revoked and that he was going to be held without bail until October. Keen observers say that Josh was very down-dressed for his court appearance, as if not expecting to be released. On the 4th of September, Danielle was out in town making a live broadcast for around 30 minutes, saying that his lawyer had managed to arrange bail for the sum of $800. She then proceeded for 25 out of the 30 minutes to beg for donations via PayPal, promising when the money was raised that Josh would be able to be released. During this video you'll see the moderators pushing really hard for people to donate via PayPal. And Danielle herself says, you must donate by PayPal, donate by PayPal. The reason they give for asking you to donate by PayPal, allegedly, is that it comes through more quickly. And it does, it's instant. As Ken Dalton mentioned in one of his messages, Super Chat can take 8 weeks to clear, and that's far too long for their purposes. About 15 minutes into her live stream, people were starting to ask questions about how much money had already been raised, and she very carefully dodged that answer. She pleaded ignorance of the password, pleaded ignorance of how to use the PayPal app, didn't know if she had the PayPal app, and then showed a message which frankly was as bogus as the day is long. In the whole 30 minutes of live streaming, she never once mentioned how much money had been raised. There were several ways to donate money. One of them was called Super Chat. And counting that personally, I made the total of donations on that stream alone to be $57.96 in the 30-something minutes that this live stream was being aired. One person even said he'd donated over $100.
If my mods could put up the PayPal account.
Once again, Danielle tries to force people to donate via PayPal. That's because it's untraceable. No one can see how much is being donated.
Hopefully we can get up to 800. I mean, I don't even have access to $1 right now because my money came from, you know, the AdSense. So, you know, we need to get that money up.
Let's analyse this video in detail. It's really quite interesting. The way she dodges the questions is very telling indeed. Danielle made a very interesting statement here. She said that all of her money came from the AdSense stream. Anyone who knows anything about monetization on YouTube knows that there are 3 basic ways to get money. One of them is via Super Chat. Money from Super Chat is generally paid out on a monthly basis and is put into the AdSense account, and thereafter takes about 10 days to clear. The third way is by collecting money from advertising. This also goes into the AdSense account. Due to the content of Josh's channel, I don't think that advertising would be paying anything. So the AdSense stream must be coming purely from Super Chat donations. So what Danielle is basically telling you here is, don't use Super Chat because I can't get to the money. It's locked up. Please use PayPal. It's another ploy to push people into the PayPal donations method. And as we know, PayPal is untraceable, instant, and the only people that know how much is in there are Danielle and Josh. Not even the people who donated have a clue. By the time we got about 15 minutes into the stream, people were starting to ask questions. There were repeated requests for Danielle to check the PayPal balance. People had been doing mental sums in their head, and they'd reached the idea that the money had already been raised. Yet Danielle was very clever at avoiding this altogether. She made it seem that she was totally incapable of checking the PayPal balance. Let me show you.
You know, but what's the current amount? I don't know the current amount on the PayPal. Actually, I have my phone. Maybe I can access it, because I think I do have it on my phone. I think I do it through my email. How do you guys go to PayPal? Can you guys just tell me? Does anybody know that? Because I have all the I have all his information. I don't know how to get into it. I just know how to get, I guess, the money out because I know the PIN. But does anybody know how to get onto it? I'm gonna go to Google. Guys, I'm so bad with all of this stuff. Josh was always the one. Alright. Something went wrong. Alright guys, I gotta try this again. I think it's a capital at first. Let me show the password. Log in. Alright guys, hopefully this is good. Oh, now I'm reconnecting. Sorry. Alright guys, I'm in the PayPal right now, okay? So someone needs to tell me now what buttons do I have to press. But somebody needs to tell me what buttons I need to press. I don't want to press the wrong. I'm already in the account. So I'm in the account. I just don't know what to do, and I really don't want to press the wrong button and mess something up again, because I messed up the AdSense, so that's why I don't have any access to those funds. It says money you receive from buyers is in your hold on balance, and it will be moved to your available balance after the order is fulfilled. Guys, sorry, I'm shaking.
Well, unfortunately, there's a lot more like this, the same. Throughout the whole of the 37-minute video, Danielle did never once show the balance on the account. I've had a PayPal account for many years. I know that as soon as I open the account, it shows me the balance. That's on the app and on the website. More importantly, the donations that Danielle was receiving were direct money transfers via PayPal. They weren't donations, they weren't being made by the YouTube system, they were being made direct by PayPal. Consequently, they would appear instantly in the account. There would be no waiting for them to be fulfilled. It's not an ordering system. This is a straightforward money transfer from one PayPal account to another. The issue of balances on their PayPal account wasn't going to escape Danielle. A very short time after this video, she released these images showing a balance at two different times, 12:56 AM and then 9:06 PM. Now, not sure if that's afternoon and evening. I think it probably, or very early morning and evening, or evening and early morning. I'm not sure which one's which. The important thing is the clue might be in the fact that the phone charge has dropped down to 25% in one image and it's higher in the other. Not sure. The bottom line is the balance is exactly the same. Now that's very suspicious, because we know people continued to donate, and that balance should have changed between one of these images and another. it was pointed out in some of the comments, and very shortly afterwards those images disappeared. I managed to get a copy of them before they went because I thought they might be useful. Perhaps another interesting thing to note is the type of PayPal account. It says they have the clips show a PayPal Cash Plus, which is for people who buy and sell stuff. PayPal Cash is just for people online, and PayPal Cash is the normal one. When someone sends you money, it will prompt you to transfer it to your bank or leave it in your wallet. But regardless of what type of account it is, PayPal and other people I've spoken to say that the money that's put in as a PayPal transfer goes directly to the balance. It doesn't have to be sitting somewhere waiting for you to do something with it or to complete a sale.
ATM is not gonna happen. Yeah, so I don't, maybe it just takes a little bit for it to like go into the account. I'm not really sure.
So as the live stream comes to an end, Danielle once again reiterates how much bail they've paid, $540 with her and Joe Walker, and the $800 fantasy bail, which we later find out in future videos never actually existed.
How much was the bail? Bill's $800. So there's still, so me and Joe Orga put up the $540 to get him out when he was in the East Boston the day that he got arrested. So the courts or whoever still has that. Guys, it's sweating. So they still have that, and then it's an additional $800 to get him out. I'm gonna check the ATM. Thank you guys so much. The next update I get when he's out, I can't wait for him to get out and for him to talk to you and for him to explain and for him, you know what I mean? It's not my place to explain his business. I don't do that. So I can't wait till he's out and he can talk to you guys. So I'm praying, crossing my fingers that, you know what I mean, that he gets out, that all the money, that $800 is there, and like, hopefully the next live stream is him. So thank you guys so much. Guys who have my number, please text me, please help me. I need help. I can't do this by myself, which I have. Thank you guys so much, and hopefully the next live is him. Bye guys.
In a video after this one, Josh accidentally let slip that he was released on bail for his original $530. He said that that bail had been reinstated. I'll find that clip and put it on Josh's video that I'm doing next. What that really means is that the $800 bail that Danielle is asking for was pure fantasy. It did not exist. Josh was released on his $530 bail, not the $800 bail that she's been begging for here. So that's the end of the video. One more really interesting thing to note. When I was streaming live, I maybe had 2 or 3 moderators. Danielle had, I think it was 14 moderators in total. Who needs 14 moderators? And they're all on all the time. Clearly what they were doing was running interference for Danielle. They were filtering out the comments that didn't make her look so good. Never seen so many moderators on any live stream ever. So thanks for watching, and we'll get to the main character, which is Joshua Abrams, very shortly.